Hey everybody, it's Kathy from ELK Studio. Today I'm going to show you how to join by working in the rounds. A lot of patterns will tell you to chain 3 and that counts as your first stitch, and that's what I've done right here. But you can see oftentimes it's going to leave this gap right here, and you can still see the join stitches. Here's the technique that I've used. Here's the join right here. I use a chain 2, and that's my filler for the gap. But then I have a special way of doing the join that I'll show you in just a few minutes. But if you turn it over, this is the back of the hat. And you can see the join right here. It's a little bit more visible on this side, but that's okay because if this were a hat, it would be on the inside. And that's fine. So let's show you a hat. These are the join stitches right here. So if we take it over and turn it on the inside out, you can see the seam. It's a little bit more noticeable, but that's okay because this is the inside of the hat, and if we have a seam, that's where we would want it to be, right? We don't want to be able to see it. So let me show you how to do that. So if a pattern tells you to chain 3 and that counts as your first stitch, what you could do, in some circumstances you'll just need to read the pattern to make sure, but if it's just a simple beanie, I think it would be okay. So you'll just chain 2, and that does not count as your first stitch. So then we'll yarn over, and we would work our beanie pattern as we normally would. So there's your 2 double crochet and your chain 2, which does not count as your first stitch. So when you have a regular hat pattern, let's finish out these 2 double crochet. So in most circumstances, you would insert your hook from the front to the back. Well, we're not going to do that. And remember, your chain 2 does not count as your stitch. Let's insert the hook from the back to the front, yarn over, pull through for your slip stitch. Do we need to do that again? Okay, so you just finished your last stitch, right? Insert your hook from back to front, yarn over, and pull through. Last stitch, skipping the 2 chains, insert from back to front, yarn over, and pull through. And that's how you would do your join for every round. Insert your hook from back to front, yarn over, pull through, slip stitch, make 2 chain stitches, yarn over, and do your first double crochet in the same stitch. And if you continue this technique all the way around, what will happen is your beanie will have this seam, but it will be on the inside of the hat, because remember, this is the inside of my hat. And your seam will look like this. And that's how it happens. That's the technique. So I'd like to hear if you like it or if you hate it. Have you tried it? What is your viewpoint about it? Tell me on Facebook or follow me on Instagram or Pinterest maybe. Have a great day, everybody.